Guys, we're making Kung Pao chicken pasta and we're using the disc grill. And this disc grill, by the way, is my favorite piece of kitchen equipment ever. So let's start by cutting up some veggies. I got my green bell peppers. I'm kind of doing these in little half-inch chunks. I'm going to do the same with my red bells. I got some onion, same thing, and I'm also going to do some zucchini. Guys, then I'm going to take my green onions. I cut the ends off. We're going to use those, and we're also going to dice the rest up for a garnish. Go ahead and get some ginger sliced and some garlic shaved nice and thin, and we'll cut up our chicken. I'm using chicken thighs today. These are going to be perfect. Chop them up, and we're ready to make our sauce. We're going to start by putting our soy sauce in the bowl. I know this looks like a lot, but I'm cooking for 30. Now I got my Chinese black vinegar. We're going to throw some of that in, probably putting about a half cup total. I also have some Shaoxiang wine. I'm going to pour that in. And guys, we're going to go ahead and go in with some sugar. And I've got a little bit of cornstarch, a couple tablespoons. That's going to help thicken this up. Then I'm going to add some water because I don't want this to be too salty. Just give that a nice stir. We're ready to cook. I'm using peanut oil. I get my disc grill hot. Oil goes in, and we're going to start cooking that ginger and garlic. Next, we put in those scallion ends, and I got some red chilies. Put a lot or a little, depending how hot you want this. Guys, let those start blooming in that oil. All this flavor is going to start coming out. We add in our chicken. We'll give that a nice stir fry. We just want to get that cooked through. Then I'm going to kind of pull it up to the sides, make a well in the center, and I add my veggies, the onions, the bells, and the zucchinis. Another nice little stir. We incorporate it all together. We're going to let this all cook for just a few minutes. It smells amazing at this point. We're going to add in our sauce. Be careful when you pour it in. It's going to start splattering a little bit on those hot edges of the pan. You don't want to get burnt. Once we let this come to a little bit of simmer, it's going to thicken up. And we're going to go ahead and add in our pasta at this point. I'm doing penne. Guys, if the pasta bothers you, serve this over rice. There's no rules in cooking, remember that. So get that stirred up, let it simmer for just a second, and that looks perfect. Let's go ahead and serve. I'm going to put a couple big scoops right into a bowl. Be sure and get some of that sauce in there, and then we'll finish. I've got some roasted peanuts and those chopped up scallions. That's it, guys. Look at that. Dinner is served. Kung Pao chicken pasta.